Hey friends, Fuya here once again. Welcome back to episode 40 of our Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes blind playthrough. Well, I guess to start off, Happy New Year to all of you. It's hard to believe we're already in 2023, but I'm hoping this will be a great year, and not only for the channel, but for my writing and for all of you, so we'll just take things one step at a time, but it feels pretty good. Well, starting off, I'm 99% sure I grabbed the owl, but since I see the icon, yeah, I grabbed the owl. Yep. So, we have a couple things to accomplish in this episode. This is not the end. I do not think we'll get to the finish on this episode, because we have a couple paralogs left to go, and we have... yeah. Yeah. So here's the plan. We're going to chip away at some of these support conversations. We'll start off with like 2 or 3, then we'll do a paralogue, then we'll do a few more conversations, then we'll do a paralogue. And then that'll put us really well next time for very likely what seems to be moving towards the finale. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a second battle after the current one, but let's just go ahead and start getting into some of these conversations with, sure, Linhardt, why not?
Yes, that looks right.
Why, hello, Linhardt. It is not often I find you drawing outside.
I'm not drawing. I'm simply trying to capture this wyvern's form.
Hmm.
See? It's resting on that hill over there.
Ah, an extraordinary sight indeed. Now then, let us see what you have done so far. I must say, it feels as though something is lacking in your work. How can I describe it? Your depiction is almost too accurate. Take these scales, for example. Why, they could have been plucked from the very wyvern itself.
That's a bad thing?
I told you this isn't art. I'm doing it for my research. And when conducting research, it's always best to have precise references. The same is true in dealing with numbers or gathering information.
I see. So you value accuracy above all else.
Right. Honestly, I've never quite understood art anyway, so I'm perfectly content leaving that sort of thing to the true creatives. You know, the quirky ones. People like Bernadetta.
Even so,
Ouch.
there may come a day when your work is seen as the craft of a master artisan, when such precision is lauded as the height of aesthetic genius.
What makes you say that?
Oh, merely a passing thought. Perhaps in the distant future, connoisseurs will value accuracy and attention to detail over the magnificent interpretive pieces we hold dear today.
Do you really think that'll happen, though? I doubt people will ever stop appreciating the ancient classics. You certainly have always done so.
Yes, there is no denying that. But I fear my own personal inclinations hold little sway over public opinion. Nobody knows what trends may arise in the decades and centuries to come. So I can indeed envision a future in which accurate depictions are praised just the same as the greats of old. And I encourage you to do the same, my friend.
I don't get it. How are you
How
so
forward-thinking.
optimistic all the time? It's like you're constantly looking toward the future.
I could say quite the same about you. I have always believed you to be rather forward-thinking.
That's not optimism, though. All I'm thinking forward to is the time when I can just sleep the days away. That's why I'm forcing myself to be as active as I can now.
Regrettably, those halcyon days of slumber are still but a distant dream. I have much work for you, both now and further down the road. To begin with, might I ask you to paint my portrait?
For the last time, I'm a researcher, not an artist. Are you sure you want such a faithful depiction?
That is exactly what I want. How else would my yet unborn descendants know the true visage of the great Ferdinand von Eyre? Indeed, I would be proud to submit myself as a subject of your research. Consider it a study.
Oh, Ferdy.
Personification of
Ferdy,
nobility
Ferdy.
itself.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm fine drawing you, but I don't have the slightest modicum of interest in actually researching you. Though, I do sometimes wonder where you get all that unabashed confidence from.
Yeah, the first part of that conversation was interesting. Like, okay, feels like we're almost going too philosophical for what the time period and whatnot feels, but you know, I guess those conversations could have happened. Petra with Fuya. Yep, we got the A rank. Hooray. How exciting.
This war is going on and on. Do you think we will ever have sight of the end?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I do. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but it's definitely out there on the horizon.
It will be good to be putting this war behind us. When the war is finished, what are you wishing to do?
That's a pretty big question.
And a good one, too.
Then I will give more clarity. How will you be supporting yourself when your contract is completed? If you have the desire, you could come to Bridget with me.
Wait, seriously? I thought you were just pulling my leg about that.
I would never be pulling your legs. Also, I am speaking with seriousness. After losing the war with the Empire, Bridget was forced into becoming a vassal state. But this war is giving Bridget the chance to stand on equal feet again. We will be opening our borders to Fodlan. The exchanges between us will flourish. I am needing a person I can trust to give me help with this. Please, accept my apologies if the offer was given with too much suddenness.
No, it's not that. I was just taking a moment to admire you. This war has been particularly ugly, and it seems like we're tearing each other apart on a daily basis. The people like you and Edelgard are already thinking about what comes next. How to plan for it. You're every bit the ruler they are.
No, I am different. I am the Queen of Bridget. We are the proud Isles, placed upon the sea by the spirits, who are watching over us to this day. Our future has the brightness of the sun. I am hoping you will be at my side as we are shaping it.
Powerful words. And I'm happy you put that much stock in me. Honestly, it's a good fit. I've got nothing tying me down. No family, no titles, no property to speak of.
Interesting proposition for her. I feel like Edelgard's going to have something for her afterwards, but...
I am not asking for your answer in this moment. I know your sword is sold right now, but when this war is over, I hope the making of a decision is at the top of your to-be-doing list. That is why I am approaching you so early, because I am very, very sneaky.
Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind. And I don't blame you for trying to sneak ahead of the competition. Honestly, I'm kind of flattered. So, how about this? Let's both make it through this war unscathed and decide what comes next together.
There you go. That was actually a rather nice one. I like that. It was... I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Petra, though. She does have her moments, but that was a nice conversation. I like that one. That was good. Alright, one more. Let's do Ignatz, which is Fuya. Go figure. And that'll be our last one for now. More to come, of course. Starting off strong.
Oh, hey, Ignatz. What you reading?
Wow.
Yeah, he definitely didn't hear me. Hey, Ignatz!
Huh, what? Oh, it's you. Can you please try to not sneak up on me like that?
Sorry about that. I was trying to talk to you, but it didn't seem like anything was getting through. Looks like you're really into that book, whatever it is. What's it about? Doesn't look like battle tactics at the very least.
No, and that's probably something art-based.
You're right. This is
Oh.
the Traveler's Journal.
I was wrong.
It chronicles places that lie beyond Fodlan's borders.
Which also makes sense for an art, so like...
You've seriously been lugging books around with you? Though I admit, that does sound like a good one.
Yes, it's fascinating. The author's unknown, but whoever it was really traveled to all these places and documented everything. It's amazing how vastly things can differ depending on where you are. Like the plants or the animals or even the ore in the ground. And of course, the way people live in those areas is so diverse too. Like their food and their clothes. But what's most interesting to me is the architecture.
Definitely. Architecture is very interesting, you know. Been to a couple different countries myself, so I can
Ruins
agree with what you're saying.
contain ancient architectural styles that are, for some reason, also found on faraway islands.
Okay, well maybe not that direction.
All right, I get the picture. You talk like you've seen it all firsthand.
Well, I really try to place myself in the author's shoes when I read. So I guess in a way, I have. I'd love to visit all those places myself, but that's easier said than done. Especially since I became a knight.
The way you say that makes me think you never wanted to be a knight in the first place.
Oh, no! No, of course I did. At any rate, both my father and my brother are pleased that it's official.
Sounds to me like you became a knight for them.
That's not it at all. I'm very happy with my decision, honest.
Even though you can't go off traveling?
Yeah, getting sent out to different locations for battle is kind of the same thing. Oh, but of course the mission always comes first. It's not like I go off wandering whenever I feel the urge.
Uh-huh. But you would if you could, right?
Why do you keep asking me about this? All these leading questions, they're uncalled for. I might not be able to travel of my own volition, but I can read books and go wherever I want in my imagination.
Oh, Ignatz.
And that's good enough for me.
Interesting guy. Okay, that was 3. We still have at least 3 or 4 more. So we're going to call it good with that. And, well, look, everything should be good to go. Now, I think I remembered. Actually, she's not going to be a part of these battles. What does it matter? But we're just going to leave her as Ashura as well because, well, we're lazy. No, that's not it. Leaving her like that because it makes sense to just keep her on her strongest class for the final one. So, 2 of them left. First one is probably going to be me, but we'll do it. Like cats and dogs. As long as I'm not allowed to use Fuya, we're good. As long as I can use.
Are you even listening to me, Linhart? I know what I saw.
Oh, I heard you the first time. I just think you misunderstood what your eyes were telling you.
The guy didn't have a head. What could I possibly misunderstand about that?
From a distance, many things could resemble the indistinct shape of a headless torso. It's irrational to assume it was a ghost. There must be a simpler and more scientific explanation.
Trying to think. You know what? I don't think there has been too many ghosts, if at all, any ghosts in Fire Emblem games I've played. I played like 6 or 7 of them, so that's saying something. Yeah, monsters for sure, especially in like Sacred Stones and some of the other ones where it kind of revolves around that. But those are like ghouls and hellhounds and stuff. I don't think those were any ghosts. Yeah, there we go. Point to Linhart.
And you'll never convince me otherwise, no matter how much you howl. So best to just let it go.
You're being real stubborn about this. Wouldn't it be easier to just mumble something about how he might be right and move on?
A fair point. But you see... Father? Well, this is unexpected.
Wow, look at them.
You too, Father? What are you doing here?
I had some matters to discuss with Her Majesty and prefer to do so in person.
And I came to consider the continued unrest in the east of the Empire with the court.
For some reason, I never lined up that Hevering and Linhart were father and son, but obviously looking at them side by side, that makes sense.
And you thought it might be nice to pay your dear sons a visit while you were in the area. A sensible conclusion. Death awaits around every corner in these times. Each visit could be our last.
You are a fountain of positivity, my son.
We're not just here to bandy words. There's a fight waiting for us, and a lot of you are going to help.
Fine with me.
All of us?
He can't possibly be counting me among those slated to help, can he? Father?
I was against the idea. But as you might imagine, Count Burgleys would have none of it. You know, some of the former Prime Minister's rebel sympathizers escaped.
Perfect.
Yes? Well, we've tracked them down in a town near to here. Leopold means to mount an attack and wipe them out in one fell swoop.
With just us? I hope you have more troops on the way.
Sorry, but this is all we've got. My army's engaging the kingdom on the Western Front, and Her Majesty's forces are busy with preparations for the next battle.
Perfect. All we need is, well, really all we need is 2. Me and Burgleys. All the rest you can stay here. I want to use Burgleys.
Now come. We don't have much time.
Right, got it.
And
Feels
what
like-
do you think will happen to us if we let the 2 of them go it alone and they end up dead?
Oh, fine. As you said, it's not like we can talk the Count out of anything once he's set his mind to it.
Feels like one of the oddest things is that, you know, the legendary warrior, you can't use him. It's like, you just constantly like, oh yeah, he's awesome, you know, cutscenes, he is awesome, you know. And you see him, he's actually pretty strong, like stat-wise, if I remember from that one battle. It's like, holy crap. But it's like you can't ever use him, and it feels odd.
And Caspar
Whatever,
is
but...
just as bad. That apple is so close to the tree, it may as well be part of the roots themselves.
Pardon me.
I assume we can count
I was
on
up a
you as
little
well.
late last night. We're doing good.
It will be a hard battle.
Powered by
Vouch for our safe return should
coffee.
you refuse.
Don't see how I can say no when you put it like that. You're just as bad as Count Burgleys in your own special way.
You appear to have a bond of mutual trust. Nicely done, son.
I'm not sure that's how I'd phrase it, but moving on. If we're going to do this thing, I suggest we move out and do it already.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, Caspar and his dad'll be drowning in bad guys before we even get our boots laced.
I don't know about Caspar, but I think his dad will be fine.
We gotta catch up.
See, I knew I could rely on you.
I get the feeling this is going to be quite the bother before it's all said and done.
Alright, let's do it. Of course. This HP, I think, is absolutely insane. Yeah. I mean, obviously those two are weak, but she's all 62, 8,000, 14,000. What? No, he doesn't have any abilities, so he does have a crust. Hooray. Which I'm assuming his son also has. Oop. Want to do that? Wait, does his son not have... His son doesn't have the crust. I didn't even realize until now. Oh, Caspar, I'm sorry. You are an unfortunate lad. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Well, you're doomed to always be second fiddle to your father, but there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, though, let's see what the battle be. It's basically just win. 1215. That could be an iffy one. I don't know why I'd bother saving, but I'm going to anyways. Just call it a hunch. Hopefully it won't be necessary. In terms of who I'm taking... Dinhart?
Catching the enemy unprepared. Though no matter, we'll wipe out what's left of this rebellion regardless.
That racket you caused outside of town certainly didn't help. Still, at least they've been drawn out.
It's been a while since I fought alongside my father.
Okay, so bad part about this class is damage isn't super high, though. Relies more on doing this.
Are you kidding? My usual approach would get blasted away by my father's battle cry alone.
A good point. I'll stay away from him as well.
When did we two last fight side by side? During the troubles in Enbar.
Oh, that's right, I got a new ability. I took off the other one that was doing anything in this class inside. Oh, wow. And you're dead too. So, assassinated. This is more like an assassin type class, feels like, where you're really good at 1v1s, but you're able to break things, but after that is tough. Oh yeah. Especially Linhardt can do that more. So, probably a lot of level ups this time around. For Linhardt.
Battle does have its benefits.
You got no magic. I'll make my own success.
Leopold von Berkeley stands before you. Come and face me.
Ooh, weapon. Try this attack out. That was pretty neat. I like it. Alright. Time for your turn to stuff Linhardt. Perfect. I was going to make an around the world reference there, but that felt a little bit too Who said that? Because I just killed someone. I think it is over. Really, I shouldn't be doing this. This is taking up time. I could be using to hurt things. But it's so much fun. And dead.
It's not over. Hey, what's that noise? Are they onto us?
Yes. I should not use that ability. Oh.
These bandits seem unrelated to the rebels. Still, we might as well deal with them.
Why not? Just take everything out. And Linhart gets up to 13. 15. Sorry, Linhart.
Was any of
No,
this
14.
worth it?
Mowing down weak enemies is so very dull. What say you, Caspar? Care to compete over which group can rack up more kills?
I'll dodge that.
Count Heavy versus the three of us? I like those odds.
Or you can leave us out of your absurd contest entirely.
And that's a dead Great Knight.
Come on, Valdemar. You're falling behind.
I don't know why you insist on this foolish competition, Leopold. You know full well I can never keep up with you.
Nope, no blocking.
By the way, what of your older boy? I understand he was taken captive.
He lives, but the temporary loss of Mercius had dire repercussions.
See, can't see, can't see.
His fitness for the Berkeley.
Oh, wow, he's got a health left. I thought he was closer than that, but it is a Great Knight, I guess. See if I can steal that from him. Good thing is, he can't really do much if he's spinning. So let me just do this. Aha! Stole it from you. Oh, that sucks.
More bandits over there, Valdemar. Warp me in.
Another one-man assault? Well, if that's what you want.
I'm dead.
A wise man is ever ready.
Oof.
Would you like to be warped as well, Caspar? I personally think it's a terrible idea, but I'll let you make your own decision.
No thanks. I'm running on pure clean Caspar power this time.
My man. And slash dash, slash dash, slash dash. Break. Okay, so I should start focusing on actually seizing things, probably. Just
Feeling great, Father.
gonna do that.
Need you even ask? Thanks to my training, my stamina is the envy of men half my age.
Need this dude?
Oh, that works. $500, but we're not anywhere near that. Well, whatever. We'll see what happens.
Tremendous.
There's 3 versus 2.
Battle does have its benefits.
Still no magic. Okay, so I feel like he's going to seize that one, so it's going to be down to these two. So let's heal the closest of the two, so he has to go farther. Don't you dare guard. And I think that's going to be a break. And dead. 4 versus that.
More bandits? Or mostly bandits, I guess. I don't see very many rebels.
What's all the commotion? Wonder
Uh-oh.
fight back, you idiots!
Alright. He's going to go after the reinforcements. Oh no, I guess he's not. I'm not going to let them seize this one while I'm taking care of things. So, goodbye, Stronghold Captain.
Need this dude? You're keeping quite close to me, Father. Is the Count's company not to your liking?
Alright. And since we have enemies there, oof.
Precisely so. listen to. He is the worst, and I curse fate for seeing fit to saddle us.
I think you should all just kind of hang out there for a second. And unnecessary, but goodbye. There's your magic.
Have its benefit.
That wasn't so bad.
Hi, Bow Knight. Bye. Hi, Bow Knight. Hi, Bow Knight. You should join me.
Easy now.
Slash, 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 slash. I got one. Nice try. Slash, 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 slash. And done. Alright, 810's not doing too bad. Just gotta make sure we don't kill over the final bosses before we too far. Oh. I'd say you shouldn't be able to shoot through a giant tornado, but that's just me. Oh, now it's not worth doing. Now you're just gonna die. Okay, we're going this way. Did I grab the thing? There we go. Okay, well, I'm ignoring you because this stronghold captain is about to die. Oh. We'll finish the job. But since you joined me. Just kidding. Oh, watch out. Good one, Hurt. And that's dead. Oh, nice. And base captain for boot. Okay. Obviously, we won the contest, so I don't have to really care too much. In terms of kills, as long as this isn't the end, which I'm hoping it's not. That was not helpful in Hurt. That was not helpful at all. Okay, good. I have him in sight so he can't get killed. I was gonna cherry tap you. Goodbye.
Battle does have its.
Okay, as long as this isn't the end, we should be okay, which... Nope. I think we're done here. Yeah, okay, it wasn't the end. Good, 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 good. And we won.
Go on ahead to escort the prisoners.
We beat my father? I don't believe it!
You boys did well. So well, in fact, that I think we ought to put you to the test ourselves.
Ah! Just gonna randomly fight him.
So be it. I cannot promise to match your intent.
Why? Oh, we are sitting at 10 minutes. I gotta get more kills, so I'm in no rush to beat you
Show
up.
our fathers what we can do!
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
You're not going to collapse from overusing your power, are you? I must admit, I'm a bit worried.
Yeah, I'd be a little worried too. How about not Great Knight? I will take the break bar. I got Enduro and all these guys, but should just about get the kills. Not quite, but close. Hey, they're coming over near each other. I seem better. Yeah, like one or two more random Grubs down here and we'll be done. Good timing with that. Perfect. I figured there was another one here, so. We're just shoot about. You, yep. And kill wise, we are still a wee bit short, but that's alright. We got the ultimate kill gather. This probably isn't gonna do it. Oh, she does. Okay, good. Well then, up tempo.
Show me what you've learned. Every technique and talent. Hold nothing back.
Well, I suppose.
Don't think it's gonna kill because he has like no damage to him.
We'll do it together.
But
I've got you now. Fight against the strongest man in the Empire? You got it.
I'm in no danger if you can't hit me.
Battle does have its benefits.
You all you can handle.
Are you sure you have the right something? Because I'd much prefer to stay out of this.
My force of will seems rather weak in the face of the might you display so casually.
Sorry, I can tell your heart's not really in this.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna
Oop, incoming.
how strong I am.
Well, Linhardt, seeing as we're here, may as well put
I feel like he's just tanking it. I don't like that.
Must you? And what exactly are you looking to prove with this test of yours?
Yes. Yes. Give me more.
Okay, time to finish you off.
Vigor of youth. Let this battle be your proving.
As you wish.
Impressive. You've done yourself.
You even have to rely on transformation power. Victory.
Well, this
And
day's
stick
been
drift.
simply awful. Time for me to hurry home and fall into
Stick drift.
bed.
Dad, it's still early. I bet my father has plenty more training in store for us.
I'll admit, that was kind of cute. Also, yeah, yes, rank. That was kind of cute, just like, yeah, we're going to give you a fight against the guy that, you know, the legendary guy. Legendary general.
I really stepped in it there.
But you got strength, which is really all that matters for you.
Battle does have its benefits.
I won't let myself stop here.
Yay. And nothing good was gained that day. Except for money. Yay, money. Alright, so we're at 33 minutes of the recording. So we're about right where we're expected to be in terms of deaths.
So you finally bested your old man, huh? I'm proud of you, Caspar. And Linhardt, you've come a long way as well.
I'd like to apologize. Caspar had literally jack all to do with that. Even if he was with me instead of Linhardt, would have had jack all to do with it. Good job, Caspar.
Oh, and it puts my mind at ease to know these two have a companion like you around. Don't you agree, Valdemar?
Any peace of mind I may have gained will doubtless be wiped out soon by more of your antics, Leopold. But yes, as one never knows what will happen on a battlefield, it is always good to have capable allies.
Wow, did you hear that? My father isn't easily impressed, so you must have really knocked his greaves off back there.
I did basically juggle him for like 30 seconds before he finally fell.
It's an honor to get complimented by such a renowned military mind.
Ha! Well, if you ever want to test your might, you know where to find me.
I don't think that was ever on the table.
No? Well, that's disappointing. Anyway, Caspar, I wanted to give you something. My gauntlets, Yarn Griper. They've been in our family for generations. And you don't even need a crest to use them.
That's neat.
I,
you sure?
It's only right that they get passed down to the next generation of Burgley's warrior.
You mean I've earned them?
I am jealous, but I'll get him
Looks
anyway.
like all your hard work's finally paying off.
So I'll take it with me to next playthrough when Fuya is able to become a War Master.
Yeah. Thank you, Father. Truly. I'm gonna get even stronger to keep proving I deserve the honor.
Ha! Well said, my son.
Unlike my elder son, who failed to hold the fort.
Now then, it would be rude of me to let the rest of you go empty-handed after all that. Here, consider this as a thank you for letting me drag you all on my little adventure.
Oh,
Hey, now we're talking. After all those years as a merc, I always expect some kind of reward after a tough battle.
You throw yourself vigorously into the fray to help your friends, yet also keep it. You would make for a fine civil servant, if you ever had the inclination.
Tempting, but I think I'd rather fight people than paperwork. Gals like me aren't cut out for the civilized life. I prefer to let my sword do the talking.
Wait, you have a talking sword?
What? Of course not.
If only you trained your mind with the same vigor as your muscles, my son.
Hey, speaking of minds, where's Linhart? He's been awfully quiet through all this.
he went and took a nap.
Did he seriously just pass out?
Oh, are we going? Wow, look at that. I have a second wind. Just enough energy to get me home and into bed.
Oh, monstrous strength ring. There you go. Full power. Okay, return to camp. We'll grab our stuff as usual, and then... Oh yeah, that was what they're talking about there, the Traveler's Journal. Very abridged version of the Traveler's Journal, I'm sure. Nope. Big drift. Please don't.
Supplies are the lifeblood
Nope,
of
nope,
any
nope.
army.
Collecting stuff. Game materials.
Everything has its use.
Okay. Now, I'm sure some of you have been wondering why I didn't just like buy all the materials, or force buying all the materials to max out my camp. Well, I'm guessing it'll carry over to playthrough 2 and 3, and I'm going to get tons of materials, so I'll very soon have more than what I need for anything. But if it doesn't, then obviously next playthrough I'll do that. But I'm pretty sure it'll carry over. We'll see though. In the meantime, we'll do Monica and Fuya. There you go.
Interesting. Her Majesty refrained from drinking tea today. A bit unusual, don't you think?
Very
I
much.
believe the last time that happened was 15 days ago. Ergo, we can conclude she tends to renounce the beverage when...
Hey, remind me why I'm doing this again. What's the point of recording all this stuff? Why not just hang out with her?
It is not stuff. These are Her Majesty's great exploits. They must be accurately recorded and preserved within the annals of Imperial history.
Not sure I'd call her tea habits great exploits. No one's ever gonna need that information.
You're gonna want it.
And how do you remember all this? I couldn't even tell you what I had for breakfast this morning.
I remember everything Her Majesty does. Every word she has ever spoken to me. Every morsel she has ever eaten. Not to mention where and when she ate it.
The epitome of a stalker.
Every sigh that has escaped her lips. Each and every one of her favorite...
Yeah, let's stop there. This is all sorts of weird.
Why do you say that? These are simply records that need to be kept.
All right, you've convinced me.
So you understand. This is the very reason I have been granted my excellent memory.
But if your memory's so good, then there's no reason for me to help, is there?
Oh, but there is. Her Majesty places a great deal of confidence in you. She often engages you in conversation. And the two of you spend an insufferable amount of time together.
Very much so.
As such, you're able to obtain information I could not otherwise verify on my own. There is nobody more qualified than you to assist me in this undertaking.
All right, fine. I get that you're serious about all this. I don't mind lending a hand when I'm not busy. And there doesn't seem to be much harm in it. For Edelgard, anyway.
Spoken like a true confidant of Her Majesty. How dependable of you. It's no wonder she trusts you more and more each day, even if it is maddening. And so, the time has come for me to grant you a very special privilege.
Oh my.
I will permit you to devote yourself to Her Majesty as a sign of your undying love.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'm honored, I guess. Does that mean you're not jealous of me anymore?
I suppose not. We will be comrades, joined in our quest to bestow love and affection upon Her Majesty.
Gosh. You know, Monaco was never really a character in the first one. So, I should say in three houses. So, seeing what they made of her in this one is just something, right?
All right then. I wouldn't get your hopes up though. I'm not really sure how I'd show my love for her, or if I'd even want to.
Very well. You clearly still fail to appreciate the full extent of Her Majesty's charm.
No time for a 3-hour lecture.
However, I am confident you will come to your senses the more you assist me. I hope that one day you will ascend and become a true admirer of Her Majesty.
Yeah. You do that.
That girl is cray cray. Okay, by left I know was gonna be her, so we'll do Constance. With Happy? No. With Lawrence. Oh, Lawrence of all people. Okay.
So you seek to block my path, do you? Do you challenge me? If so, be warned. None can hope to stand against me in a staring contest. Begin! You are a gracious loser to accept defeat so readily.
I am hesitant even to ask, but what are you doing?
If it isn't Lawrence spying on me, Well, if you must know, an insolent feline was blocking my path and challenged me to a staring contest. However, we determined the winner quite readily. Were you witness to my victory?
Were you not once a noble?
I was, yes, and still am so at heart. In the future, you will see me as both the head of House Nouvelle and the world's finest mage.
Then it seems I must adjust my perception of you. I always knew you to be a striking beauty who possesses a keen talent for magic. I was even considering you as a candidate for marriage, should you happen to reform your house. But now, to find you competing with a house cat... I beg your pardon. Pray disregard my words.
The gall required to consider a woman as a mate and subsequently disqualify her in the following sentence is staggering. Staggering, I tell you. You are a coarse, vulgar, indecent boor. And were I ever under consideration for your hand in marriage, I hereby withdraw any and all possible interest.
Ouch.
Also, you are the head of House Gloucester, yes? Why would I ever hope to marry into
Ouch.
a house of such meager standing?
How dare you? The magnificent House Gloucester is anything but meager.
I do dare, and have done. And while I know not of your status within Leicester, House Nouvelle is steeped in tradition, with a bloodline closely guarded and unbroken.
Also destroyed, basically.
I find it hard to believe that joining your house is worth uprooting that.
Well now, I can hardly back down from words such as those. We of Gloucester are legitimate descendants of one of the 10 elites and inheritors of a hero's relic. Long have we held a seat at the Alliance Round Table. Why, we are among the most distinguished houses in the whole of Leicester. We are no less valuable than House Nouvelle, who, may I add, were condemned to extinction by the previous emperor.
It seems our allegations are doomed to never reach a point of agreement.
I'm guessing like number 2 will be like the super depressed Constance, which I guess they're trying to say that she has split personality disorder. So it feels like that's what they've been going with this whole playthrough.
We have no choice but to compete.
Again, I never did the Ash and Bowles playthrough in 3 Houses, so I'm not 1000% sure, but based on what I'm seeing here.
Martial prowess ended with no clear winner. Perhaps we should find a different way to settle this.
Choose whatever battlefield you wish, Lawrence. I shall ever be the agent of your doom.
What a pair. So I think we got 2, we got 4. Okay, so we'll save the last 2 for after our next battle, which will probably put us right about hour and 15, hour and 25, give or take. So it'll be a pretty lengthy episode. But so be it. Want to make sure we get all this done before the next playthrough. Or before the next episode, because that will probably be the finale of the Black Eagles playthrough. Mercenary complications, huh? Interesting. And also the S rank reward seems very interesting. Alrighty. The final paralogue of the route.
Oh, hey, Shamir. Going somewhere? Yep. Private matter. Be back in time for the next mission.
So you'll be away tonight?
Who knows? Could finish today. Might take longer.
Well, if someone asks where you are, what should I tell them?
Say you don't know, which is the truth. Later. Shamir, wait. Yeah? I bet you're going to fight someone, right? Good guess. Let's just say I'm going to cut off an old connection.
Sounds thorny. Would you mind telling us more?
Yes, I would.
Well then, can we come with you?
Look, it's nothing. A noble I used to work for asked me to do another job for them. I ignored it. They persisted. Turns out they have an interest in me. Now they're threatening to send mercs after me.
Wait, why?
It's a kidnapping, of a sort. If I refuse to go, they'll kill me. So, I'm going to strike first. Bold move. Who are the mercs? The Guardians of Fodlan.
That's the huge mercenary group that's been making a name for themselves in this war, right?
First ever.
The very same. Although the noble in question only employs a single squad, not the entire force. I'd hoped not to see them again, but I don't mind killing them.
So you'll be fighting old friends?
Wouldn't go that far. We worked together once is all. Can I go now?
Not without me, you can't.
Figured you'd say that. And why do I need to involve you in my affairs exactly? Besides, this is going to be dangerous. These mercs have no qualms.
As do I.
The tactics.
Well, I can't in this game, but
it's not worth the risk.
But the army also needs you. Besides, I don't know what I'd do if something happened to you, and I'm not the only one who feels that way, right?
We're coming, and that's the end of it. Whatever. Do what you want.
We will. Let's go.
I was coming because I want to beat someone up, but I'm okay with helping Shamir too. What underhanded things will they do? And also, why am I on the middle of frickin'... Okay, whatever. You all can pair up and be friends, I guess, and I'll just do my own thing. Alright, so... Any allies are routed, so keeping them alive is going to be very important. Also, I don't think the 1500 is going to be doable based on the... Where we're at. Depends, though. We'll see. I'm not going to over commit to doing that, though, because I don't really care that much.
The enemy is encamped in the center area.
Already off to a good start.
Find Shamir.
Trying to toy with me, eh? We'll crush the scouts, then take the camp. Let's go. The scouts are spread all over. Let's take each one out silently. Don't
Okay, taken out silently.
Say, Shamir, is there anyone in the enemy ranks that you're particularly close to?
Not anymore. Don't worry.
Slash, 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 slash. Man, you picked the wrong day to be an axe user.
So if you're not close to people in this group anymore, does that mean you used to be?
And Neely's just...
Close to someone, I mean.
He's just very interested.
Maybe try focusing on the fight instead.
What's up, Stronghold Captain? Oh, wait, I just realized. I'm doing things we're not technically supposed to do. Oh, well, whatever. You guys can do your thing, and I'll just beat up whoever I want, and we'll meet in the middle at some point. Maybe. There we go. Mash, 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 mash. And dead. Okay. Flip over. Oh, we can't do that, right? Because got foul direction. Righty. Well, now let's go here. I'll just go here. I don't understand. But it's whatever. Oh wait, that's not gonna kill him. Okay, I'll stop goofing around. You don't have time to goof around. Oh, I get it. No wonder I can't go any farther.
And despite their reputation, they were basically just a band of brigands. Wonder if these are the same mercs I squared off with.
That sounds like them, all right. An underhanded bunch who'd happily stab an
Oh, so I'm basically trapped on this side of the map. I get it. Crap. Oh, so I'm gonna have to change off. Oh, that sucks.
It's my turn.
Fine. I'll just do whatever. First off is making sure Shamir doesn't die because she's almost dead.
Requesting backup.
I'll cover you.
Hooray, high damage attacks.
Every merc knows the life comes with risks. Getting betrayed by your own is rough.
You're telling me.
No, I think not. Oh, I guess you did. Good job. Good hit. Nice try. Okay, you're annoying. Also way too freaking tanky. That works though.
Nice. We took out all the scouts, and the main force is none the wiser.
Then it's time to raid the camp in the center.
Actually, how I can do this.
Take a breather.
Is that the only spot that opened? Really? You jerks. Again, wasting our shell slide in case we need to slide a couple other places in emergency, but... Wait. Why?
I'll go in front.
They're basically saying MC can't do anything in this battle of importance. Forcing you to use Yelmy or... Come here. I hate those. Dodge that. Dodge that. Very self-healing. But whatever. Obviously I'm not getting the S rank on this one, so we're just gonna take it slow and have fun with it. Take fire. Yeehaw. Where are we going? This way. I don't understand why MC is like out in the middle of nowhere and she's like, yeah, I'm not allowed to go anywhere, but I'm pretending to help things. Nope. Got him. Neat. Instinct is to hit the button to zoom, but that doesn't do it for... Well, sure it's do. I shouldn't have one. This didn't do anything. Get that one. Speed it up a little bit. Get the guaranteed break. And a guaranteed kill. Oh! Absolutely, I agree. But you guys, you do what you want. I am not going to pay any more attention to you. Solo time! Stop. Let go. Stop. Nope. Shush. You gonna break? Got the break. Yeah. She is nuts at racking up hits.
Never mind. It's nothing.
Stay focused, Leon. Lapses in concentration get people killed.
Stop. No, get rid of yours like that. Super damage.
I don't recognize many faces here. Maybe it's not the same squad I fought.
Yeah, I'll save them though for last, just in case.
The Guardians tend to use people up.
You can only hope to block a few shots. Anyway, you're done.
I used to have an apprentice, you know. They were just like you, annoying. They got killed after being sent out as a decoy. My fault for not training them better.
I'm sorry to hear that, Shamir. But why are you telling me this?
Saw you weren't going to let it go. Figured now maybe you'll concentrate on the battle.
Crunched. Alrighty, and next up is the last one. Not the last fight, I'm sure. Oops, actually, stand right there. I'll make a knee block. Or just like tank and start attacking me through my attacks. That's cool too. Either way, you're done. And now we're going 4 corners, I'm guessing. I was going to start my way to the bottom left.
That must be all of them.
Nope, that wasn't nearly enough. Plus, we didn't see a leader. Keep your guard up.
The folks we sent out died already. Soft. Still, that means more pay for the rest of us.
Hey, look. Called it.
I knew we'd find them. They're too stupid to retreat when they're beaten.
No idea why you decided to show, but it's the last mistake you'll ever make.
See if I can guide that one. Yep, perfect.
Well, let's get this over with.
I'm glad I came along. Training is one thing, but there's no substitute for actual combat.
Cool.
Yep, nothing beats real battle.
How about you not do that?
Looking to improve.
Wow, I guess all that combat experience comes in handy.
Yeah, I saw it one coming to my way.
Seem to like you.
Oh, that's not walking to that.
Cared about partner, friends, or something.
Oh, is that not gonna hit? Oh, I'm gonna miss everything on that one.
You know, whenever I go soft and let someone walk away from a battle, it always comes back to bite me.
If you want to live longer, take mercy out of your vocabulary.
Well, that was easy.
You bore a grudge against
Ooh.
me this
Not gonna
whole
happen.
time? Must have
Took
been
too long to play around with Fuya in the upper parts of the map. But that's fine. Let's go assassin mode and see what happens of it. Yeah, I haven't done any solo ones in a while. That works. I haven't done this in a while. I'm sorry, was that a bar you had?
These people are sloppy. You must have expected me to be alone.
Even if you were, they still wouldn't have been a match.
Okay, that's good enough. Kill wise, yeah, there was no hope of it. Time wise, we could have easily pulled it off, but that was a little too much overcome. But since you're gonna attack me like that, oh, you're all still alive. Sorry. Come on, game. Stop so strict for me. There we go. Oh. Probably the finale. Oh no, so there's a leader.
I smell blood on the wind. We've got company.
We were supposed to take her alive, but death pays just as well. Yeah.
Seriously? How many people did you bring just to take on Shamir?
Sorry to disappoint, girl, but I'll make up for it by killing you too.
Alright, welcome to the party, mercenary. Welcome to the party, third mercenary. Goodbye, all three of you. As long as you don't die in like 3 seconds, it would be okay.
Never did learn to hide their presence. Hence these pathetic surprise attacks.
Come on, friends. Oh, you can join the fun. I missed. I totally missed. Well, I got a few at least. Or I get some. I got Leone too, apparently. Whoopsies.
Not bad.
You alright, Leone?
I bet the leader's patience is running thin.
Oh, it's still going, huh? Man. I see how I could have gotten 1500.
Ruthless as ever, Shamir. Why don't you give it a rest?
You're still alive. Huh. Guess it really is only the good who die young.
Oh, I had to stick around. So I could see you turned into a plaything for the boss.
Fight me. Coward.
None of these mercs put up much of a fight one-on-one.
On your guard, Leon. This one is better.
Got it.
Friends won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
I don't
Get out.
normally like to kill for free, but in this case, I'll make an exception.
I didn't even think that was going to kill him. I was getting ready to follow it up with the combo.
We won.
Oh well.
Looks like that did it.
Easy come, easy go. Yay. And just straight A. Oh no. Didn't take much damage.
Gotta keep pushing myself.
You could do better, Leone.
This'll make things easier.
I won't let myself stop here.
Yay. Okay, doesn't really matter which one I choose. Yeah, that was an easy fight. Wasn't particularly hard, at
Sorry
least.
I dragged you into this. Or, I guess you dragged yourselves. Either way, it's good you were there.
Oh, I don't know. I think you could have handled them pretty easily on your own.
Their
How many
aim
arrows
was
does she
to
have?
overwhelm me with sheer numbers and wear me down. Against a force that large, it's entirely possible I could have lost.
Throwing so many men and women out there as cannon fodder is a horrific strategy.
They'd have found fame and glory if it had worked. And it's not like the dead can complain. Besides, the more of your comrades who die, the bigger your share of the reward. Pretty good deal if you're left standing when the dust settles.
Speaking of comrades, it seemed like some of our enemies knew you.
Who, me?
Yeah, we definitely fought before. But it was a long time ago, and I don't remember doing anything that would make it so personal.
Not unusual in this line of work. The longer you do this, the more grudges you earn, whether you remember them or not. You've been a merc for a long time, though. I assume that kind of stuff doesn't bother you anymore.
Yeah, mostly. I tried to stay detached, but every now and again something slips through.
I'm not so sure I could keep my emotions in check like that. I guess that shows how much further I still have to go. But this means things with that noble who used to employ you are over now, right?
Maybe.
Hope so. But she's a tenacious one.
Oh, so it's a woman? She must really want you back fighting for her.
Yeah, that's not the only thing she wants from me. Let's just say it's a mess and leave it at that. Just remember, if someone isn't interested, move on.
Interested in what? I don't understand.
Anyway, I'm gonna hit the hay. Thanks again.
Do you know what Shamir was talking about?
You'll understand when you're older.
Well, now I'm really curious. I'll have to ask Shamir about it later.
Wait, what? That was so confusing. All of a sudden, we're back there. I was like, wait. Don't know why that surprised me, but yeah, good start to the morning though. Getting some butt, finishing off stuff, getting ready for the finale.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Oh, well then, suppose I will check it out.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Oh. Sure. Either one. Take your pick.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Alrighty. Well, so where I'm running to. We're just going to do a few short conversations and wrap the day up. I'm guessing Fuya with Ash and Fuya with Violet, and that'll be the end.
It's you. What are you doing?
I have no idea.
Hey, Ash. Not much, just perusing this tactics book. Have you read it before?
I sure have. It was popular in Leicester a few years back, if I remember right. I picked it up myself back at the monastery. But it was so dense, it took me ages to finish.
It's a pretty tough one, I'll give you that. But there's some great stuff in here too, if you can get past the writing.
Hold on. You were born in a remote mountain village in Ordelia territory, right?
Yeah. What's your point?
What are you doing reading books like that?
I guess I'm just impressed you can handle such an obtuse book, given your upbringing. I mean, nobles and the children of rich families are taught to read by default, but most commoners never get the opportunity. Honestly, I've been wondering who taught you ever since our time at the academy. I hope I didn't offend you. I'm just curious.
It's fine. I learned from my mom. Adoptive mom, that is. Looking back on it now, it is kind of weird that someone as smart as her was off living in the middle of nowhere like that.
I'm sure she must have had a reason for being there.
Indeed.
Hard to say. She never liked talking about her past, so I don't know much beyond what I saw for myself.
At the very least, it's obvious she was well educated. That's clear just from looking at you. Not only can you read and write, but you know arithmetic and how to navigate with a map, too. In that sense, you're not so different from the average noble or knight raised in the lap of luxury.
You really think? Yeesh, you're gonna make a gal blush. I only have my mom to thank for raising me so well, though.
Yeah, she must have been an incredible woman.
Now I'm hearing Ash's voice. I don't think Ash had the same voice actor in the previous. I could be very much wrong, but it doesn't sound the same. And I know Ferdinand Or was it Ferdinand or someone else? I think I had a different voice actor too, but
You know,
doesn't
I
sound
didn't
to
know
me.
how to read myself until I met Lenato.
It's close. I thought I remember having just a little bit different sound to it.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I never really saw the other mercs in my company with a book in their hands. Except for the captain, of course. Makes me wonder where my mom learned all that. But
A lot of mysteries.
it's not like I can ask her now. She's gone.
Oh man, that's sad. Hopefully the other conversations in that one, when we eventually get to it, will kind of go over why, you know, what happened to her mom and why. Oh wait, Lysithia too? Oh, with Fuya. Okay, fine. Why not?
Oh, hello there. Are you doing some research?
Yeah, I was just looking through records of past battles. Figure I'll probably run into some similar situations.
That's admirable of you. I thought that someone with a mercenary background would be a little more reckless with their fighting. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. That sounded a bit rude, didn't it?
No, you're right. My fighting style was pretty loose when I was a mercenary. Actually, I can't say it's really changed that much. But I've got more responsibility now, so I've had to adjust some. Any mistakes I make would only cause problems for everyone else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. You're much more studious than I thought. I can see why Edelgard trusts you so much.
Just had the random thought, you know. I wonder if in these conversations, you know, they gotta be the same conversations in terms of where you have them. Like if it's with Edelgard as your head, or Claude as your head, or whatever. But did they just change out the name then, I wonder? Or are they actually slightly altered? I think they're probably the same, though.
You really think I'm held in such high regard?
That's what I've heard, at least. It's very impressive, especially since you're so young.
Thanks, Lysithia. And the same goes for you, too. For a
Oh,
kid,
no.
You're amazing at what you do.
Excuse me? Who is a kid?
Huh? Well, you are.
I must ask that you refrain from
I wasn't trying to...
You said, and I quote, for a kid. I'm aware that people often treat me like a child, but to think you call me one directly to my face! I work harder and contribute more to this army than anyone else here. It is truly vexing that something as inconsequential as my age can dictate how people treat me.
I'm sorry. I had no idea you hated being treated like a kid that much.
This is not a matter of like or dislike. My belief is that those who fight alongside each other should treat one another as equals.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. I thought I was complimenting you as an equal, obviously.
Then there is no need for any qualifying language. You should compliment me as you would anyone else.
Hold on, didn't you tell me I was impressive for being so young? Doesn't that mean you assessed me based on my age too?
Me saying you're impressive in spite of your age is completely different than you saying I'm pretty good for a weak little baby.
Pretty sure I didn't phrase it like that.
But it's what you meant. Oh, I should have never complimented you.
You know, an adult wouldn't get all stubborn and combative like this.
Yep, now Fuya's upset.
I am not being combative. I'm simply having a normal conversation with you. Is that a problem?
No, you're totally being combative.
What about this is normal to you?
Yep. Complex. I don't know where I'm going. We got one more. The final one. The final one of the playthrough, most likely. With Byleth. That's fully fitting. Oh, sorry I tried to kill you
I
earlier.
want to apologize again. I'm really sorry.
Sure enough.
I can't believe I tried to kill you.
Sorry about that whole killing you thing, Bean. I don't know what came over me.
It's all right. I know that wasn't really you.
But it was still scary.
Still, the one who did it was a part of me. Literally. You asked me about this before. About some mysterious presence within me.
That's right.
Well, sorry I couldn't give you a straight answer back then. Arval told me not to tell anyone. That's the name of the presence that was inside my head, by the way. The one that took control of my body and tried to kill you.
And then we all fought. Oh wait, you didn't fight.
Or maybe it was someone else entirely. The one that called himself Epimenides.
Arval and Epimenides, hmm?
I wonder what manner of beings they are.
Mm-hmm.
Beats me. And it's not like I can just go and ask them now. Honestly, I kind of wish I'd talk to Arval more now that I can't.
That's how these things work, sadly. When you're ready to talk, the person you want to talk to is no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
There's still so much I don't know. Remember how I got trapped inside that void with Edelgard and the others after our fight? That's when Arval used the name Epimenides, and then tried to kill us.
Are Arval and Epimenides the same being?
I'd like to think they're different, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Epimenides is just Arval's true identity. I don't know if they were just using me, or if they had some other goal in mind. All I've got are a bunch of mysteries that I'll probably never solve.
I did notice one thing.
What's that?
It was when we were fighting and you were being manipulated. It seemed like Arval was trying to keep your body from getting hurt. They could have fought more recklessly. I don't see why it would have made a difference to them, but they were making sure you weren't harmed.
Seriously, Arval was protecting me?
It's just a feeling I got. But yes, I think that could have been the case.
I guess Arval's the only one who knows the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Or as the Saros folks say, only the goddess knows, right?
Ah, irony.
But hey, thanks for telling me that. Really. It does make me feel better.
For those who know, irony. For those who don't know,
I've got no choice now but to keep moving forward. Live out the destiny the two of us once shared. Funny, I came here to apologize, but you ended up cheering me up instead. I'll catch you later, okay?
just like you expect of a teacher, or at least a teacher in another world, maybe.
Only the goddess knows, Well, the goddess may have been the one telling you that.
And that, my friends, is the final support conversation of this route's playthrough. I'm pretty sure. So, next time around, we are going to finish things off, I think. Unless it ends up being some sort of abysmally long, like, 5-part battle or something, but I don't think so. I mean, it says final chapter. So, theoretically, final chapter means final chapter. Not going to be the bonus final chapter or the true final chapter or something, but you never know. I think the route change definitely happened a lot earlier, so I think at this point I can believe it's the final one. So with that in mind, I may or may not have plans to drop another one later today as a nice little double header for y'all. Don't want to keep you on pins and needles too long after all. And yeah, I did feel a little bad about not getting a video out yesterday. You know, New Year's and all, had some stuff going on and was up very late the night before, so celebrating a New Year's introduction. But regardless, we're going to have some fun with this, so look forward to another video, hopefully later on today, depending on how quickly the upload process works, but I'm going to do my best for y'all. For now, though, thank you so very much as always. Until next time, you all take care. I look forward to seeing you once again on the next adventure.